Good afternoon. Thanks for being with us. You're with the news here on Mirror Now. My name is Apurva Sridhar. We're getting you all the updates now coming in. The migrants across the country are in a desperate situation to reach their respective home states. And at this point, they continue to reel under severe crisis of this unprecedented pandemic of sorts. In the last 24 hours, we've seen at least 16 of the migrants who were killed in road accidents across 3 of the states while they were on their way to their home state. In the first instance that is coming to light, there have been several incidents that have taken place, accidents of road, which has costed the lives of the migrants. The first accident that has happened in Madhya Pradesh, where 8 of the laborers were killed and 50 others were injured after the truck that they were traveling in collided with a bus. And this accident has taken place in the Guna district. Now, all the 8 laborers who were killed were headed from Maharashtra to their native place in Uttar Pradesh. Let me go across to my colleague Govind, who's joining me live with further updates on this. Govind, extremely tragic accident that has taken place. Can you help us understand how did this accident happen? How many migrants were traveling in that truck that collided? And has there been any kind of action taken?
Yeah, absolutely. The police is just getting all this accident. But one thing is that just after the accident, the container driver in which he was taking around 17 passengers from Maharashtra to Uttar Pradesh has fled from the accident side. But this was a kind of tragic accident occurred at midnight in which this container collided to standing passenger bus on the road. Then this accident occurred, and suddenly the information. After getting the information, police reached on the spot, and they just investigate whole this accident's pictures, and initially found that 8 were died in this accident, and other 54 were injured badly in this accident. It's also being told that one more death also being recorded. So now 9 deaths in this accident, and it's not the first time. Even in last week in Madhya Pradesh, the different districts also the witness of the different accidents with the migrants, laborers. Whether we talk about the accident occurred there in the district of Madhya Pradesh, Narsinghpur, where 6 laborers lost their life in the road accident, and one accident also occurred in the district of Shivpuri, where 23 laborers were badly injured. In that accident, also 3 laborers died there in Badwani district. So this is the new case in which 9 laborers lost their life in this road accident. We can better understand the compulsion of those who are living outside of their own estates. They just trying to be back to their respective districts and native places, and they were just returning from Maharashtra to Uttar Pradesh while this accident happened at the causeway.
All right, Govind, many thanks for joining us and bringing us those updates. Extremely unfortunate accident that has taken place in MP. In fact, there has been more updates coming in, and this is an accident that has taken place in Thane, where a private tempo, which was carrying at least 10 migrants, met with an accident in Maharashtra's Thane district. The tempo overturned, and 8 of the migrants were injured in this accident. They have been hospitalized, and their condition now is said to be stable. Let me bring in our Deputy News Editor, Mayuresh, who's joining me live with further updates on this. Mayuresh, can you take us through the details of this accident that has taken place in Thane? How many migrants were traveling in this private tempo, and what was the cause of this accident?
Certainly, there were 10 migrants who were traveling in that small tempo, and which overturned in Thane city on the Thane-Nasik highway. Immediately, the police and the local people rush all 8 of them to the hospital. They are right now in the Thane Civil Hospital. 2 people have not sustained any kind of injury, but yes, 8 people have sustained some kind of injuries, and they are right now getting treatment in Thane Civil Hospital. The reason why this truck overturned is still not clear, but in the visuals you can clearly see that it was kind of a close shave which these people clearly saved, because 10 people in that small truck were traveling, which was not even allowed, but still people are traveling, migrants are traveling. They are taking all sort of help which they are getting, whether it's a small truck or the big truck. But 8 people have sustained the injuries. Yesterday only they've been rushed to the nearest hospital, civil hospital, and right now their condition is stable.
Okay. All right, so this was a private tempo that was carrying at least 10 of the migrants. Where were these migrants headed towards, Mayuresh?
These migrants were heading towards Nasik because if you remember that the trains are basically leaving from Nasik, that's the news. And from Nasik, there are many other options which these migrants are getting. So the message is getting circulated that there are a lot of options available of transport from the Nasik. And that's why these people were traveling to the Nasik from the Thane district of Maharashtra.
All right, Mayuresh, many thanks for joining us and bringing us all those updates. In fact, we're getting more updates now coming in. There has been a rise in the number of accidents that are taking place of the migrant workers who are heading home. Now, here's a glimpse of their journey and in what condition they're really traveling home at this point. There are, of course, visuals that are coming in of the Thane-Nashik highway where the migrants are desperate to get back to their family and their loved ones. They are seen crammed up on the trucks that they're traveling and even walking on the roads in the scorching heat.